Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. This is going to be a reading for full moon in Gemini, dated December 8th or December 7th, depending on where you live. We're going to be using the Moonology deck, the Moonology Manifestation deck, the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and I believe we're using Sacred Destiny deck. I'm sorry, I don't know where my head was there for a minute. First of all, I would like to get into what this full moon is going to represent for all of us. And I'd like to thank Yasmin Boland because she put together the Moonology diary that I use, which is where I get all of our lunar information from. She also designed and created these Moonology decks here. So thank you so much, Yasmin. I love you. I love your work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, what she wants us to know about this full moon and how it's going to affect us is that she says that we can expect the energies of this last full moon, guys, the last full moon of 2022. It's going to be quite unusual, to say the least. Now, it's taking place in the sign of Gemini, as we already know, which is the sign of conversation, online comments, thoughts, anything else to do with communication. So a full moon in Gemini may be a time, unfortunately, where angry words are spoken, heated arguments take place. Communication generally gets really emotional, okay? The difference is that this year, the full moon in Gemini is taking place smack bang on Mars, the planet of anger. Oof. Which happens to be retrograde right now. One of the best ways to use this lunation is to see how much better life is when you don't lose your temper. Mars retrograde is a time when we all can learn to hold fire. Can you keep your cool even when people are practically provoking you? That's the test from this full moon, everyone. The good news is that the first alignment the sun makes after the full moon is a harmonious one. So, with the planet Saturn, that's the harmonious connection, okay? So if you keep your own counsel at full moon, life should calm down substantially just a few days after, okay? If all else fails, remember that it's the season of goodwill and just be nice. This full moon is also a perfect time for extra deep forgiveness as you look back over the year. Consider what to release that didn't work out and who you need to forgive, including yourself, everyone. That's a biggie, right? Okay, so let's get into the Moonology decks now. So the first card out we have, this is from the Moonology Manifestation deck. And it says, full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. I like this card very much. Go with the flow, right? I'm trying to do this without, yeah, I'm going to put it right back there. That's perfect. Okay. Now the second card we have is just the regular Moonology deck. And it says, it's full moon, and it says, surrender to the divine. Let go, release, surrender. This is the time for all of the above, right? Okay, and the final card we have also is from the Moonology deck. This is the full moon in Gemini from that deck, and it says, the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. Okay, these are the different doors. Now I'm going to bring them closer so you can look at them, but we're going to do that after we get these cards out of the way. We get the reading out of the way, because this is going to be a little bit of a more specific message for you. You're going to use your intuitive abilities. Choose the door that resonates with you or for you, and that's going to be your special message from Spirit at the end of the reading, okay? So we are going to start off this time. We're going to do it a little bit differently. I kind of like this idea, but we're going to get sacred destiny cards first. Then we're going to get the timing cards on top of them. And we're going to figure out what's happening and when it's happening. Okay? Okay, so the first card. Ooh, I got this the other day. I'm glad this came out. This is good. This is truth. This is all about you living your true, authentic life, living life for you the way you want to live it, doing the things you want to do, being who it is you want to be. Now, I don't know if you're interested or not, but I'm going to read them from the book because there are many, many messages in the book, okay? Second card out. Wow, I got this one this morning. Enlightenment. Oh, look at confirmation from my other phone. Enlightenment. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, and the final card is flow, which kind of goes with the moon card that came out. It said, go with the flow of life, right? I feel though with this, it's more about being carried in a flow, if you know what I mean. You've got enlightenment coming in, you've got truth, and you've got flow. I want you to look at this sailboat here in this picture. It's as if the flow is picking up this sailboat and moving it where it needs to go. Do you see that? It's not on the water anymore. It's up. It's moved up into the air. This is going to be an amazing couple or 4 weeks. This is a month. These energies are going to carry us through for the next month. So, well, till the next full moon anyways, which is about 4 weeks. Okay, let's get timing on these. And as soon as I have the timing, I will read them out of the book for you. No? No, I'm reading them out of the book for you now. I don't know why it makes a difference, but it makes a difference. Okay, so let's do this. I will put this in front of the camera for you to give you something to look at while I'm reading it. Okay, truth. These are all great cards, by the way. And it's about time. I mean, not that they haven't been good before, but with the messages that I'm getting off of these cards, it basically speaks of manifestations, dreams coming true, and it's about time. Okay, so the Sacred Landscape wants you to know this about the Truth card. And it also says Song of the Wind, okay? Which comes through for me in this card too. And I guess if you want to look at it that way, in this card there could be a breeze here too. Anyways, that is flow. Okay, so the Sacred Landscape wants you to know this. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth, but once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. Wow. It's time, everyone. It is time to be true to you. And the next one we have is Enlightenment. I really like this card. Okay. Enlightenment says, vast galaxy. Enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition of self and expands into a greater awareness of the self within the universe. You are now reaching into the invisible realm of spirit and connecting with what you cannot see. Forces beneath the surface are supporting you on your journey. And that's what I'm talking about here with this sailboat, right? It's being carried someplace different. Have faith in yourself. You are so much more than you believe yourself to be. Have patience that there's a plan that's unfolding. The sky is the limit. This card represents enlightenment and signals that you are entering into a time of expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. Trust that the changes ahead are for the greater good, for most certainly they are. See, now what I get with this card also is, yes, enlightenment, and yes, it's about being carried. Again, I don't feel like it's us doing the doing. I think we're being carried in this flow. We're being delivered somewhere we need to be by the flow, if that makes sense. And I also feel like part of this, the reason it's saying trust, have faith, stay positive, all this, is because I have a feeling that whatever it is that's coming in, that's why, sorry guys, that's why I can't hardly see here. Oh. Okay, well that's not gonna work anyways. Never mind. Sorry. I don't know how to word this. I don't feel, this is not your manifestation, okay? What's coming that is going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh boy, my head is just blank. I apologize, everyone. Something that's going to make you take another look, reflect, take another look at things. And it feels to me like whatever this is that's coming in, it's not your manifestation that's coming in. It's something that's coming in that's bringing your manifestation. But what's bringing you, your manifestation is something that maybe isn't going to look so great to you when it comes in. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be one of those tower moments, you know, for most of us. It's not going to be one of those life-altering tower moments. But what I do believe is whatever it is that's coming into your world that's going to move you to your dreams and your wishes and the manifestations that you're wanting, it might not feel so good, if that makes sense. But it's taking you someplace really good. It just might not look like it in the moment, okay? So now here we go with the flow. This is going to give us a little bit more information as far as what this is all about. Okay, now it says meandering river. And the sacred landscape wants you to know this. There are times to hold on tight to the shore, and there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for signs and follow them. Don't resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all levels abounds. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns. Forgive and let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being self-critical or judgmental. When you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surrounding you. You will enter into a state of grace and healing will abound. So this is what I'm saying. When this flow takes place and you're guided to go with it, you're being asked to willingly go with it. And it basically is, no matter what it looks like from the outside, Go. Follow the guidance and go. Because this is what I was talking about. It feels to me like whatever this is that's coming through, that's trying to push us forward in that direction of flow, it doesn't feel to me like it's something that is going to show up and we're going to go, woohoo, all right. What shows up to push us into the flow might not feel very good. I don't think it's going to be a full-blown tower moment, but it might be something that puts us a little bit into the Nine of Swords energy, which is, overthinking, overanalyzing, not too sure if you want to go in that direction because this doesn't look like anything you've asked for, etc., etc., etc. But if you feel divinely guided to move in a specific direction, move. Go that way because it's taking you to your dreams and your wishes in manifested form, right? Okay, now we already shuffled these and cut them. First card out on truth is pleasure. Ooh, waning gibbous 2. And we'll get the timing on this once we get all of these cards out. Pleasure. If I'm not mistaken, pleasure came out in the previous new moon reading. You might want to take a look at that because there is a definite timing on this, and this sounds to me like it's going to be a bit of a continuation from the last moon reading, which would be the new moon reading, okay? So that's on truth. Now on top of enlightenment, ooh, yes, this is perfect. Waxing crescent 3 and its growth. Absolutely. The enlightenment, the growth is the enlightenment. It's you becoming one with your higher self. This is big, big spiritual growth here, everyone. Okay, so on flow, ooh, you have boundaries. See, now this could be that energy that I was sensing that doesn't feel great in the beginning and what pushes you into the flow. This is a waxing gibbous 3, and we're going to get timing now that I've got them all out. We'll get timing, and then I'm going to arrange the cards based on the timing, and then we'll really get into what's actually going on there. Okay, so interestingly enough, they are in the right order. Pleasure with the waning gibbous 2. This is December 9th, okay? So again, follow your passion. That is a clear message with these two cards here for me. If you follow your passion, you're going to find pleasure. You're going to feel pleasure. You're going to land in pleasure. You're going to be happy. You're going to be so elated. And, living life from a place of true authenticity, there's nothing better. There's nothing easier. There's nothing more stress-free than living that way, doing all your forward movements based on intuitive guidance. But you're intuitive. See, look at in this truth card. Do you see that face up there? That is you being guided. It's you. They're blowing. Again, it's got to do with wind and flow. Go with the flow. Follow your passion and go with the flow. That's the message here. You will find pleasure. Your life will be very pleasurable, very happy, very positive if you do so. And you need to do so right around December 9th, okay? Because that's when this takes place. You start to follow your truth or going with the flow toward what your soul wants in this lifetime. Pleasure is yours. That is your payment, your reward. Now, the waxing crescent 3, this is December 26th. So the day after Christmas, for those of you that celebrate it. And that's when the enlightenment comes in. Give or take, right? You guys know that energy is not on a timeline. This is just very basic timing. But isn't it ironic that it's right around Christmas Day? Again, for those of you that celebrate Christmas, this is a very potent time of the year. And that's when you get your growth. And your growth is enlightenment. This is spiritual growth. This is gaining access to a higher level of intuitive abilities, psychic abilities. It's a true gift, and it's what's going to help you to continue to move forward on your path, where you will find more pleasure, more happiness, more positivity. Now, the waxing gibbous 3, this is December 30th, and it's all about boundaries. Go with the flow. When you follow the passion, when you go with the flow, when you follow the guidance, there will be boundaries, okay? And one of those boundaries is going to be, this is my life. I'm going to live it the way I choose to live it. You may have, there's another message coming through here, but you may have family members, friends, partners that don't agree with where you want to go. Set the boundary. This is my life, my path, my journey, and this is where I'm going. The other message that started to come through for all of you, or most of you, some of you, whoever it's for, is you are limitless. Once you go through this growth and this enlightenment, you're going to find that your life is full of limitless possibilities. The boundaries, the impasses, the fences, the blockages, they're going to be removed. The sky is literally going to be the limit. And was that not in one of these cards? Wasn't that in, I'm going to take a look in the book again. Let me put you on pause here. Hang on. Yes, that was in the Enlightenment card. It says right here, have patience that there is a plan unfolding. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. Your boundaries are being removed at this point. That's amazing. That is so incredible. Okay, so let's get some more cards here. What are we going to get? Let's get Gaia Oracle cards. Some of you, hang on a second here. Okay, some of you are going to be receiving a truth or telling a truth around the 9th of December. The truth that comes in. So some of you, I'm going to say a good majority of you, it's about following your passion, being true to you, okay? But there could be another side to this truth. It could be that someone tells you a truth that has been hidden for a while. And that's what brings the pleasure. It could be both, right? Or you share a truth with somebody. And it just feel like it releases. Look at this girl. It's almost as though she feels free. She's been freed. The truth will set you free is what I'm hearing. So in all aspects of messages here, the truth will set you free. Your true authentic self, being your true authentic self, that's going to set you free. Telling the truth is going to set you free. Coming from a place of integrity always in life is going to set you free. Okay? Same with hearing the truth. Some of you are going to hear a truth, and it's going to set you free. Something that's been holding you back for a while. And maybe that's where these boundaries are being removed. You hear the truth, you grow from it, and poof, the boundaries are gone. And you can excel forward into success and happiness. Okay, so Gaia Oracle on pleasure and truth and growth and enlightenment. You have Flame Tree, the start of something new. Absolutely. All of this is about the start of something new. This could be a business. It could be a love partnership. It could be a move. It could be anything. Anything. But it's whatever it is, it's something new. Now on top of, and whatever it is, it either comes from your growth or helps with the growth. I think it's going to come because of the growth. Because you get to this place of the growth and the pleasure and enlightenment and say there's confirmation, the truth. It's going to take you someplace new, someplace very fiery as far as, being creative and following your passion and being passionate about what this is, whatever it is for you. So now on top of growth, enlightenment, boundaries, and flow, you have, I like this, sacred journey. Card number 22, by the way, which is an ascended master's number. It says sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. Yep. The enlightenment is going to, with the growth that it brings in, it's going to change your life. Absolutely. And I feel that the type of change that it brings is what helps release you from these boundaries, or helps you to place the boundaries that need to be placed. It's a time of releasing that which doesn't work for you anymore, whatever it is that's not serving a purpose in your life anymore. That's what it's all about. Okay, so now we're going to get... Okay, let's get a synchronicity oracle card there now. Okay, you're going to be taken off the roller coaster here. I've been putting up messages on my channel for I don't know how long now, the Chosen Ones and this channel here, and it has been about a roller coaster. It's been, go, stop, up, down, in and out, good, bad, confusion, clarity. It's opposites, right? You're about to get off this roller coaster. I'm also hearing that some of you are about to get on a roller coaster, but it's a roller coaster that's a wonderful ride. It is wild and wonderful. And that's your sacred journey. Wow. And it's something new. For those of you that feel like you've been on an unlikable roller coaster ride for a while, you're getting off. And maybe you're getting on to the good one. There's two meanings behind that card too. Isn't that interesting? Okay, we're going to get one more card here, and then we're going to move into your intuitive messages here. We're going to get an Island Time Wellness card. Ooh, Hand of Cards. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Options. Not showing your hand. And gambling. You are going to be asked to take a leap of faith. And that's part of your enlightenment and your growth and getting into the flow. And that's what I was talking about. It's this leap of faith. It's whatever it is. I'm sorry, I can't put my finger on it. It's just... Spirit is not gifting me with the clarity lately that I usually get in these readings. And part of me believes it's because it's about us and our growth and just learning to feel our way forward. allow ourselves to be guided and answer our own questions with the intuitive messages that are coming in. But this is, again, because it's a gamble, the leap of faith is just that. It's a risk. It's a gamble. You have no idea what you're jumping into. You have no idea where you're landing. But if you're guided, if you truly feel like you're being guided, you all know what that feels like. It involves speed. It involves excitement. It involves nerves. But you feel an absolute push to move forward. It doesn't necessarily completely feel bad to think about making that move forward, but there is an element of it that makes you go into your head and start to really overanalyze it and overthink it. Allow your intuition to take you where you need to go with this. Okay, so we're going to move into your very specific message now that you are choosing with your intuition. Whatever door resonates with you for whatever reason, it really doesn't matter. That's the one you go with, okay? So here is door number 1. And I'll bring it closer for you. It's very beautiful, actually. It's more of an opening than a door. But, okay, there it is. Door number 1. Another beautiful door. Door number 2. Oh, I just saw that dark circle down there. I thought, oh, if I got this upside down, is that the house number? But this is door number 2. Okay. And door number 3. This has never come out. I've never seen this card. And I've been using this deck for quite a while. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this says. So here you go. Come on, camera. It's a very, very cool, almost spooky door. And there we go. Okay. So pick your door, and then we're going to see what your special message is. Okay, so if you chose this door, your message is patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. Everything will come to light. And this is when you're going to realize through your growth that everything is going to be all right. That was very cool. Thank you, angels. So this was Divine Doors card, okay? And this is the Power of Surrender deck. And you're being asked to surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Just be you. Your true, authentic self. Spirit never ceases to amaze me. Okay, so that is yours. If you chose door number 2, door number 1, if you chose other doors, great, we'll see you in the other doors. Those of you that chose door number 1 and you're leaving now, I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Door number 2, this is your door, and it says, Secret Sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. Wow, that's a cool message. That is very cool. Huh. What I'm getting off of that for some of you is it's about teaching. Helping others move forward through your experiences. Now, your power of surrender card is surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. That's that leap of faith. And the roadblocks, boundaries, they're all being lifted. So don't bother even looking at them or thinking about them. Just believe that success is headed your way. You are about to be hit with a large chunk of abundance. Okay, door number 2. If you're coming into door number 3, that's great. If you're not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Those of you that chose door number 3, I'm one of them. Change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Again, leap of faith. Again, going with the flow. Following the guidance, right? Okay, we got change coming. So now the power of surrender deck you have. Ooh, surrender to creativity. Interesting. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. I really like this one for all of us. I really like this. I don't think this card has come out either. So the door 3, both of these cards are new to my readings. And we had information somewhere else about creativity. Wow. Okay. Door number 1, 2, 3, everybody that was here, if you're still here, whoever is still here, I hope it resonated. I hope it helps you all move through the full moon energy. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.